2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Blair Athol or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
Nikki, you were saying earlier that after the show you're doing an interview with Channel 7.
Yes, I am. Because we were talking about AI yesterday on the show and how I think it's incapable of certain things that humans have, just that extra awareness, subjectivity. I just don't think AI is capable of it. And then we went to the Channel 7 upfronts as well last night, and they were talking about using AI, this new technology, to work out their demographics and who's doing what and what behaviours and all of that, which they haven't done before.
Oh, they're using it for a business point of view.
For a business point of view.
Yeah. Sort of getting their data as to who's actually watching them.
And they've created a login where you can log in to see their data. So it's not just what they're giving to you. You can literally log in to see who's watching what and when. There's no secrets.
Right.
Which is...
But specifically what they're talking to you about is whether AI could ever be used in stand-up comedy. Is that right?
That is correct.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's an interesting... So what is the thinking that you could just go straight to AI and say, write me a comedy routine and then steal that?
Yeah, well, apparently there's an app.
Or is that stealing?
Well, stealing from a bot, artificial intelligence. No, everyone steals everyone's jokes. That's just common knowledge. But
well, but of course you can use them. I mean, and to somebody like,
is it funny? Is it funny? I guess that's.
But I mean, just in the sense of like, well, give me 15 topics I can even start. So so then you go bang bang. Oh shit, that's pretty funny. It can be the start of concepts, ideas, even though you're still writing your own jokes.
You can do your headshot with AI, or you can put yourself, you can trick your photos with AI. It's like, oh, put me in the 1940s, and AI puts you there with an existing image of you. I'm yet to have one of those images without 11 fingers. So
yeah, it's all a bit.
That makes me wonder,
kooky.
Is it capable of telling a joke better than what you get out of a Christmas cracker?
But it wouldn't be telling the joke. It would be writing the joke.
It'd be
'cause
writing
the
the
comedian
joke.
would still have to execute it.
Yeah, I'm just fascinated to see if AI can have like a subjective take on the state of life. Talk about what it's like to get laying on the same side of the bed every night and do all the, they just can't paint the nuances.
Yeah.
That a human can. That's my belief. I do not think it's possible.
But
I've tried it.
Yeah. Okay.
I tried it when I was really lazy one day.
In theory, it can reach out to every single piece of data. So in this case, every joke ever written and digitalized in the world ever created, and then formulate from that some kind of. I mean, so in that regard, it's hard to see that it won't be able to do that.
Oh no, it gives me the shits because this is the one thing I've got over
but I think it just becomes another tool.
There'll be a new normal
that you can use.
Yeah, but then every Harry and Bob and Brett down at the pub will just whip out the app. Everyone will think they're a bloody comedian. I've already got it.
That will happen. But I think it'll make stand-up comedy will become something different for people that actually are funny people. You know what I mean?
You're still going to be funny.
Yeah, IQ is going to change every facet of our living, but it's not. It's just going to mean that, like, if you're it's already happened in, like, radio. We had this discussion once before. Like, radiologists, I think, thought, oh, we're gone here. We're gone. The AI is going to take over everything we do. All it actually did was take all those menial tasks that radiologists do, compact them time-wise, and allow them to spend more time with their patients.
Yes. To be fair,
so the number of radiologists actually doubled because of AI at this point.
Well, look, to be fair, we are miserable most of the time because we've always got writer's block, and it's hard. It's like algebra to form a joke. It takes a long time. Like, it takes 3 months to get a really good set together, and that's just 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So, if there is an aid that I could use, I guess I'd give it a go, but I'm just worried that we just won't have any value anymore. But I just don't think it'll get to that point.
No.
Well, I think what will happen is that it will get to that point, but our brains will be so used to AI, it'll be so obvious when people are faking it. because of the new technologies we have.
We'll start to recognise
frauds
the
will be-
algorithms as humans.
Yeah, frauds will understand when people are using AI in a very basic, fraudulent way, and also then, but we'll be still able to use it for our
We'll
crafts.
become the new AI technology. We'll be able to recognise the
It'll make us smarter.
At work.
It's
yeah.
like, in some messed up way. As I said, it's not technology. New technology isn't new. Like new technology's always been around. Like the calculator was like, well, you can't have a calculator.
Well, that
That's
was it. But
ridiculous.
it's like, what's the point of
Yeah.
the calculator?
But that's become
Yeah.
like now no one does long division anymore. You know what I mean? It's been new technologies forever. So this is just another manifestation of that.
Yeah.
Like it's coming at us. Like I swear to you, we're going to sit here
Oh.
in 3 years and listen to this conversation and go, holy crap.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Yep.
the guy asking David Bowie about the internet. You know what I mean? Like it's inevitable. Don't you think?
Oh, totally.
It has to be.
Totally. And I think that
And
you
I don't
have-
think it's
if
as
you don't
evil as we
adapt,
think.
you're just going to get left behind.
Yeah.
Like AI is
Everyone.
a major.
Yeah.
It's a game changer.
You know
And-
what? I kind of wish I was left behind in the 80s.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snack Box.
My dog's lonely. My
you're
little
not there
Whiskey. Yeah, because and she's my girl, right? Whiskey. And we were going to breed her because we found the perfect dog. Like she's just perfect. She's so well behaved. She's really intuitive. We trained her without training her.
So what you do with dogs? It's like an arranged marriage sort of situation.
What
You know,
do
just
you
let
mean?
them have whoever they want.
No, we had her on a
don't
date
know.
with
Never had a dog.
Hugo. I picked him on the beach. I was like a nana that
Was
goes
it another
and chooses
golden
a suitor.
retriever?
Yes, a red retriever. So a field retriever. They're a whole other type. I didn't.
Pick them on the beach.
Yeah, I spotted him. I
It's
went.
like Fingal in the 80s.
And then I saw he had balls, and I saw that she fancied him. And
Fingal
I
in
was
the 80s.
like, I'm like,
Is that really what you do, though? You go, that dog's hot as hell. Let's-
yeah, well, you can't put it online. You can't say online, oh, I'm looking for a mate for my bitch, because people you're going, rescue. You got to rescue a dog. Like, no, you don't understand. If you could create the perfect dog in a computer program, if AI could, create a perfect dog, I've got it. Like, she's just incredible. She barely even drops hair. She's just a miracle dog. Anyway, she's lonely, and I think we need to get a dog for our dog. And
So you mean she's lonely for companionship or wants a bit of like...
No. She doesn't need a shag. She just needs someone to hang out with when I'm not there.
Oh, you're talking about just getting another dog.
Just a
like
mate,
play dog.
like a friend.
Yeah, getting a dog for your dog.
Oh.
Like you have a kid for your kid, which is why we had our second one, because otherwise the first one would get weird. But anyway, no offense to all the
You
singles.
said that.
But no, yeah, I retract
right.
that statement immediately.
But why do you-
I'm
why do
actually
you-
friends with.
Why do you need a hot dog to be his friend?
Yeah, why
Just
does-
pull out. Don't continue on with it because people will hear it now and think
What-
she's made a mistake.
Why
Yeah.
would
Just
why,
roll on.
why do the dogs need to be the same
That's
breed?
what-
like
that's
if
what I
they're-
said.
Yeah, like wouldn't it?
Because I've struck gold, but then I'm terrified that the next dog. Now, this is a thing that happens to a lot of people. You get the elite, epic, legend dog, and then you end up with a Jeff.
So you do want him to have
A
make
dud.
love.
A
A
dud.
dud. It's a thing online. My name is Jeff. And it's just these dogs that come through
Yeah.
and land on their head and fall off the couch and just do dumb stuff.
So it's not companionship. You want them to make love.
No, I don't want to make love. I just need
Well,
a dog for my
how do
dog.
they get a dodgy Jeff then if they don't make love? I don't understand what you're saying.
I'm saying if I
You're
buy
getting a hot
another
dog
dog,
with
No,
your
she's
dog.
not talking about breeding it. You
you
were
just
saying.
got it on the brain, don't you, Lutzi?
Well, I don't understand why you're getting a dud dog out of it. I'm confused. I'm genuinely
No, I
confused.
think Nikki started by saying she was thinking about breeding whiskey.
Yeah.
But then she's decided not to
Not
breed
to. No,
whiskey,
not to
but
breed
just
whiskey.
just to get a mate,
friend.
a friend to live
Yes.
with. Yes.
Yes, a
Yeah,
mate.
and then sorry, I'm
Yeah.
still confused.
No,
Well,
just-
you mentioned a dodgy dog called Jeff that comes out of the two of them if you breed.
no. I'm just saying that.
No, she's saying that the new dog that she would get,
Yes.
she's worried that would be a
Look,
Jeff.
Lutzi,
Oh, right.
I've got neither the time nor the crayons to explain this to you.
So okay, so you're gonna get your dog a friend.
Yeah, just get my dog a friend. I gave up on the idea of them shagging because I got a job now, so I
Yes.
can't be there to have a litter of puppies. So,
Yeah.
But everyone you speak to, and you see this online, there's memes about it. They've got this epic dog. My name is Zeus. I protect you. I do this. I bring in the garbage. I open the fridge for you. And then the next one's this dog that slides in, bangs into the wall, and goes, "My name's Jeff."
Right.
So I'm terrified of ending up with a Jeff. Like I've seen so many friends end up with
Got
Jeffs.
ya.
There was Jessie, this legendary cattle dog, and then went, oh, it needs a friend. They bought Billy, the Kelpie, and Billy was so mad, would just run around all day till it was so skinny they had to tie them together. but then Billy jumped off the balcony, didn't even hang itself because it was that skinny. But that was another Jeff. So anyway, I want people to call in if you've had a legend dog and then you bought another one and it's a Jeff. 13 24 10. I want to hear if you got a dud dog when you bought another dog to be friends with your dog. Clear as mud.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
Okay, so the phones are lighting up because I was trying to explain to the boys what I was...
Kate's DM me saying, "Are you okay, mate? I think you just had a mini stroke when Nikki was explaining what Jeff was."
My name is Jeff.
Not wrong, Kate.
Oh, my name's Jeff.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Colby. Yep.
Colby.
So did you get a second dog that was a dud, mate?
Hang on a sec.
What's going on here?
Hang on a sec.
Where is he?
He's in the wrong system.
It's absolutely the wrong
Do we have
system.
Colby?
Oh, we're going to get there, guys.
Yeah, we're going to get there.
Hang on.
We're going to get there.
There we
Morning.
Morning.
There you go,
Team.
Colby.
Morning, team. How are we?
Oh, not as sprightly as you. You sound like
Oh,
you're tipping your hat to people, Colby.
well, look at the weather today. It's terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a bit dull out there, isn't it?
Try to keep the spirits high.
Good on you, mate. Flying the flag. Well done.
What do you got? What was your dog thing?
Oh, look, mate. We went out when my young fella was 2 years old, and I thought we would get a dog for him to grow up with. We bought a great dog, trained him hundreds of hours of training put into him, and look, I started to work a little bit more. He was a full-bred Kelpie, and so we thought we'd get him a friend similar. We got Louis. He was a Kelpie cross, and look, he wasn't the shining armour that the first dog fight was. We can say that much. Look, we put many hours into training him, but look, he would just run continuous circles around the kids, around the other dog. Look, the kids would go out in the backyard and he'd be trying to herd them up into the corner of the backyard.
That's kind of helpful.
He as he's grown up, he still has that trait within him. I thought he would have grown out of it, but unfortunately, he still does the same.
So you got a Jeff. The second one
got
was a dud.
100%. I think I want my money back.
Anna, go ahead, Anna.
Good morning. I have definitely got a Jeff. I have an 11-year-old dog, Panda, who is the dream dog, a cavoodle, just doesn't shed, smart, perfect family pet. Our eldest moved out to college and we just felt something was missing. So we go, right, let's just get another fur kid because you can't just, replace your child. So we're like, let's have another. This would be perfect. And a bit of succession planning and some company for old Panda.
Yep.
So we'll get another cavoodle and we get Oreo. Oreo has just been slow with all his milestones. Oreo, it turns out, is marketed as a cavoodle, but actually 3/4 cab and only 1/4 oodle. Sheds like a mother trucker. Oreo is big, like that 1/4 oodle has just genetically. He's got this big dopey mouth, this big bark, sheds everywhere, chucks up, is so sick.
Just spews everywhere.
What have we done?
I love
What
in the
have we
description.
done?
In the description here, it says her first dog Panda is fantastic, but her dog Oreo sucks.
Oreo is just a Jeff. He looks at that doggy door like every single time, multiple times a day, and it's like you just look at him. It's like, oh my god, I have to work out how to do this. He goes like,
She really hates
Can't
it.
you
This
hear
is
the frustration?
It's great venting. It's actually great.
I vomit this morning.
Oh, it's fresh.
Like, it's just, all of us are just, we love Panda, but gosh, I boys and a dog, Daniel loves Oreo, but the rest of the household is just like, what did we do?
Oh no, need to take Oreo for a long walk and maybe just lose him. Is that a bit dark?
That's Nikki at Nova Entertainment. Anyone else?
Hey, we got Amanda. Amanda from
this is good
Springwood.
venting.
Okay, Amanda, go for it.
Hi, we got our second dog that was also a bit of a dud.
Oh no. What was
Yeah.
it? What was the first one and then what was the second
We
one?
had an English Staffy for our first dog, and she was a legend, but we did put a lot of hours into training her. And then after we had our second child, who was 4 months old at the time, we decided, let's get a dog. Use our other dog's company. And we obviously didn't have the same amount of time training, and he chewed everything.
What's his
he
name?
Chewed furniture. His name's Freddie.
Freddie.
Yeah.
Freddie the Jeff.
Yes. And he was supposed to be, like a cross staffy, and he's turned into this. I don't even know what he is. We just say he's a grey dog. And he's chewed everything. But in saying that, 2 years on, and he's an absolute legend now.
Oh, he's come good.
He's come good, so it is possible.
He has come out the other side. He's so good with the kids. He's absolutely amazing. He's definitely our favourite dog now.
Oh, really?
Oh, what a turn of
Yeah.
events.
Well, hold on there. We'll get see if we could hook maybe Freddie up with Oreo to see what we could create.
Freddie can train Oreo. Well, look, there's hope for that. And that
There you
means,
go,
you know, I'm second born and I was the dud, so there's hope for me yet too.
It's still good work for you.
Yeah, me and my model doctor sister.
Yeah, I just heard about her. She's single, by the way.
Oh, yeah, no.
My name is Jeff.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snack Box.
Now, none of us in this room have got ink, have we?
Nope.
I'm a clean skin.
I'm clean skin.
You're a clean skin.
Clean.
There's a few. Buzz has got a few tattoos.
Yeah, Buzz has got some. He's got a fair bit.
You got any ink, Nikki? You don't have any ink, do you?
Tattoos.
Tattoos?
Yeah, I got a whole sleeve.
No.
Nah. No, I don't. I just can't think of anything that I'd want to commit to other than a Christmas tree. And that'd look weird.
Yeah. I've never done it, but like Pete Davidson, and one of the reasons I've never done it is just the permanence of it, just the pussy, I guess. Like it's not the pain of it. It's just that I know that I'll get tired of it. I just reckon I'd get tired of seeing the same thing. But Pete Davidson, who's covered in tattoos, he's a complete clean skin now.
Completely.
Yeah, and he doesn't have all of his arms are completely, his chest, everything.
And
He's got rid of all of his tattoos.
And he did a photo shoot showing off his clean skin.
Yeah. Like I didn't know that the technology was that good that they could actually do that now. Like, that's a bit of a game changer now. Like if you can dead set take away the
tramp stamp of a butterfly on it. Yeah.
the ink, like it's like you can reverse that mistake.
I saw an interview where he said, he had to keep. It was painful, and he had to go back 12 times over quite a. It wasn't like an overnight thing getting rid of them.
He had 200 tattoos.
Yeah.
Whoa.
200 tattoos that he's got rid of.
That means he had to be drunk 200 times to get all of those, because you can't do that sober. Would you get a tattoo sober?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't, but I think people do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm the wrong person to ask.
For sure.
And
It's become so common, like you think when we were kids, if someone had a tattoo, you were either a pirate, bikie, or a... there was only a couple of reasons you had
What
tattoos.
school did you go to?
Well, who had tattoos other than that? Seriously, like you just didn't happen. Now it's like everyone's got tattoos. Like everyone's got sleeves.
Even like footy players. I remember growing up, you'd watch Reg Reagan going, why haven't footy players got tattoos? Now 90% of them have got ink.
Yeah.
Flat out trying to find it.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
Like you think back to the 80s. I think of the Origin team from the 80s. It's like nobody had ink.
No.
Has Wally got any ink?
Nope.
Not never on a Mad
Imagine
Monday.
AFL players like Lockie Neal. I'm just looking at a picture of him right now. He's got
They've definitely become more prolific. But anyway, I think if you go and check it out, Pete Davidson, Pete Davidson, 200 tattoos, and now clean skin. Oh, it's not that simple. I know.
Is he scarred?
It doesn't look like it. I'm just going off the.
He
off
looks
the
milky. He looks. Can I say he looks pretty? Like in the photo shoot.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a Bieber look that he's got going on. Yes. It's a completely different vibe.
He's a very unique looking guy. And he's he'd be gangly without the tattoos, right? He's just he'd be a tall, really skinny
yeah, he looks like a model.
pasty. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the picture, but
Yeah.
throw it up. We'll throw it up now.
Yeah.
Are you sure, Mitch? Are you sure your dad doesn't have a tattoo you don't know about that says the king somewhere?
It's been a while since I've seen him nude, so I can't say for sure.
If I was-
That's Pete Davidson now.
What?
So is he completely clean? Are you sure? Because the interview,
completely clean.
he said he might keep 2 or 3. The interview I saw recently, but I don't know. But it's
Well, we can't
essentially
see that.
clean.
He's in his underpants.
Imagine Wally just got like exactly the big 6 on his back where where his number was.
And Lewis. Or Stubbies. Remember the original Stubbies?
The QRLQ.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
They'd have to shear his back first to get it
Oh,
done.
really?
Yeah.
So it runs in the family.
Yeah, that's hereditary. Thank you so much.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snack Box.
I've done some preliminary investigations into this Virgin deal with the pets.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
Why aren't you happy?
Well, it's saying, you're right, Nikki, that it looks like the first...
Sydney, Melbourne.
Yeah, well, the first route that they'll do will be just between Sydney and Melbourne, you know, and whether that's a trial thing. But I don't know. But you wouldn't be able to take, like, my boy, Sonny Bill, big unit. I was like, yeah, I would so much rather sit next to Sonny Bill on a flight. I would so much rather have him sitting there. I'd put him in the window seat. He'd sit there. He wouldn't cause any hassle. And I'd much rather have him there than almost about 99% of humans. No offence to any of you.
So what? Do they have to be handbag dogs only?
Yeah, they got. So you've got to have.
Doggist.
You've got to be able to fit the dog into a bag, like a carry bag, and then the carry bag has to be able to fit under the seat in front of you.
Oh, so it's like
just gonna be-
chihuahuas and
yes.
cockapoos and
Yeah.
Why even bother?
The yappers.
oodles, spoodles,
Yeah, the
poodles,
yappers.
sausages.
Like,
Yeah.
why bother?
Yeah.
Hide the sausage.
Why bother even letting them? Like, why just going, let's do it? Why do we care about chadoodles and whatever they're called, you know?
Well, they're getting.
I can understand why they could bag them. They could shit themselves on the seat.
It's
Imagine
true.
that.
They
That'd be a
could.
nightmare.
Or imagine
that
a
would-
dog
oh,
gets
mate,
just
that
yacked.
would be.
That'd be a nightmare.
I'd be blowing up. You'd be blowing up.
That.
It-
And stay in the seat. They'd have to take that seat out of.
no, they're not
Out
going to
of
sit on
use.
the seats. They're going to be in.
Well, if they
in,
were
in a
I'm saying,
cage.
that's why it's got to be.
Or a dog like Snots from a Christmas Vacation just yaks up half a bone
Yeah,
in
well,
the
anything.
aisle.
Could be anything.
It
Yeah.
could
Come on,
turn
that could
feral.
wreck your
But
flight.
I've got the same dog as you. I've got a golden retriever, and I'm just instantly sad for her. Now she definitely needs a Jeff.
But you can cage them up and put them in cargo.
Oh,
Can you?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, where's
You always see them come out.
I'll put the
where's
little dogs
the
in
fairness
cargo.
in that? Because they're basically saying that Sonny Bill or Whiskey, that they're too big, they're too large to go into the cabin.
Oh, no,
you couldn't do that with people.
No,
If you're going to accept dogs, you can't say, well, yeah, we only want the small, cute ones.
even though we just proved why this probably shouldn't happen.
well, the answer is dog air, and then and you can go on dog air with your pet if you want to.
I tell you what,
and
my
you can
dog.
play on the floor with them and everything you want. Then
You think
But
if you want to go to the
imagine-
movies, there's a bring your baby sessions where you can go and have the lights lit and your kids can make
Yeah,
some noise.
there
And it's,
you go.
Arch
you know?
Barker's shows. Bring your babies down.
Yeah.
bring your
Arch
babies there.
Barker's
See how that
shows.
goes.
Oh, but I tell you what, dog farts, they're next level. Like,
No, I'm not. I'm against the whole thing, to be honest with you.
You don't want any on there.
oh, like you'd care. You're always in business anyway. You wouldn't.
Yeah, but then you'd have them in business.
No, they won't be
You
in
go,
business,
you go in
must-
America, you'll get a lady sits next to you in the beeswax with a little thing popping out the top of a bloody.
Actually, have you seen the
On the back.
corgi reclining in the
Yeah,
flatbed?
it happens. Yeah.
I hate that corgi's living a better life than me. This is
That's
outrageous.
That's ridiculous.
It
Isn't
is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Corgis are elitist.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snack Box.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Blair Athol or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.